Jesus, look at these things. First look. Wow. Right, let's get them in the car. Look, easy as that.
That was not easy. Seriously. Thanks, Mum.
Plenty of room.
Alright, cheers drives. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Wow. Oh, I can only see a bit of root flare on that one. And this one's pretty well covered up. So we've got teas, kids' teas to cook and all kinds of stuff to do first. So he's going to sit here for a minute. But I'm going to get these done tonight. Today's video is basically going to be about what to do with these trees in these, less than ideal conditions. One of these trees is going to go into the ground to recover, and one of them is going to go into a big flower pot to recover, and we're going to see the difference between the two. We're going to see how they react and which one recovers faster, which one recovers better. I think it'd be quite interesting. These were free, they didn't cost me anything, so it'd be quite an interesting video for you guys to see as well, so that maybe you can use it for future reference. Other than that, I'm quite keen to do something with them because as we speak they're kind of just drying out. Oh, I see a problem already. Didn't think that went through, did I? Oh, jeez. Alright, well the first job might be assessing where we can lose some of the height, but then is that going to affect the experiment? I think they both need to be cut down, don't they? So we can do that first. So we can decide. We're not going to need. Let's make the rule for the experiment that the trees were cut approximately in half. Should we say that? I think that works. So obviously that's relative to their size. The other one is slightly larger than this, but I think half. I don't know, maybe gives the other part of the tree a better chance. What should we do? Should we cut in here? Why am I using this blunt thing? Hang on. Alex got me a new saw, it's much better. Behold! The Bonsai Cornwall saw. You want to be able to see what I'm doing over here, look. Okay, right. It may be smaller, but it's way sharper. Right, that's the top part separated. Jesus. Let's see if it stands up now, shall we? Yeah, look at that. Right, so with this, we're just gonna try and expose some of the root base. See exactly what we're working with, and then we can figure out what size pot we need. This soil is really dry, which is not good. Get rid of that lump. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So I don't want to cut any roots, but I just want to figure out what is, protective topsoil and what isn't, basically. That's what we're doing now. So I can spin the tree around. We can see a much nicer root base there. It's starting to get to the point where there's some roots here, so I think I'm going to leave that as our base. But already, wow, you can see that's actually got a very nice root base. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. So I think we'll put that into... Well, first option is always to leave it in this crate. I mean, it's got plenty of room to grow. I've got one other option that I want to try, so let's do that. Alright, my other option was this huge pot, but I don't think that's going to give it anywhere near enough room to grow laterally. So actually, yes, the best option is what it's already in. So yeah, this is going to be our best option. I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, that's going to be our best option for now. So I've got high hopes for this tree. It just needs a bloody good watering and, you know, careful attention. So I'm going to backfill this with some recycled soil, which is mostly a mix of compost, akadama, and some other recycled soils. So it's going to be a bit more free draining than this stuff. So I'm going to backfill it with that. Hopefully I have enough. Worst case, I can fill it up with some bonsai soil as well, but again, bit of a gamble, but let's give it a try, shall we? Yeah, that didn't even touch it. This is going to need a lot of soil. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Up here we've got full kind of scrim tape to the sides here so that it holds the soil all the way up. And then the last thing I think we're going to do is take some of this recycled sphagnum from Xavier, and we're just going to shred it up, put it all along the surface, and then when I give this a thorough watering in a minute, that should help to just protect any of these surface roots. Sphagnum is like cheat code, so really it's good for a lot of things. So I did actually forget to seal this, so I'm going to be using this to seal, and then I'm going to water. So that's the top sealed. I'll give this a good old soaking. This one, like we said, to make it fair, we're going to cut it off halfway. There's a really nice natural leader here with some nice taper, so I'm going to literally cut it right down here, which will reduce the height down to there. And then we'll do the same, but this one's going to go in the ground. All right, next day then. So yeah, I had to finish up quick last night. It was getting a bit dark. It took me a bit longer than I thought. So we've got ground planted tree ready for recovery. It's had the same treatment as the other tree. No branches for the design of the tree really been taken off. Just chop halfway and then let to settle. They've had the same amount of water. Here's the other one in full sun as well here. Yeah, afternoon shade. So they've got the same kind of light, all the same conditions. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm not sure there's anything else I need to add to this part of the video. There'll be an update in probably about a month or so. I'm going to make a playlist for these trees. They're going to get their own playlist, so we can keep up with how they're doing a little bit easier. To keep up to date with that, make sure that you press subscribe, and if you want to help support the channel, follow the links in the description. Other than that, wherever you are in the world, make sure you're taking care of yourself. See you in the next one.